Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So, I wanted to share something. There was a time when I was single. I'm married again now, second marriage, but I was in 18 weddings, no lie, 18 weddings. All of my friends were married. And ladies, if you feel me, I want you to comment something below. All my friends were married. They had kids, and I wasn't married. I didn't have any children. And for a reason in the beginning, because I wanted to do my career and everything first, right? But it's also God's plan. But at the end of the day, it felt lonely. There were times where I would feel lonely when I didn't have a significant other, or if I wasn't married, or if Valentine's Day came around and I wasn't in a relationship, which, I kind of was most of the time, but I wasn't married and I didn't have kids. And everyone knows that when you're a woman, the first thing they ask is, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have kids? You have your degrees now. What are you going to do after that? And it just didn't happen for me. I wasn't there yet. So it would feel lonely. And it was times where I would feel very sad about it. But I smiled on the outside, and I still had a good time doing things with other people. However, it wasn't the same as somebody who had somebody. And I would feel empty. Why? Because I was comparing myself. And I was looking at other people thinking that their life was better than mine. Not realizing that even though I didn't have a quote-unquote husband, I had good friends, I had good family, and I know that doesn't equate to it. However, it didn't make me feel any better that I didn't have somebody on paper. So, as my years went on and my life went on, I began to travel. I began to do a lot of things that made me happy and built up the person who I wanted to be, built up my career, did some other things, and life was great. And then I ended up getting married when I was 39 the first time. Didn't last, and I had another marriage. And now it's the greatest thing ever. Love my husband. He's a wonderful guy. And I just want to encourage somebody that it's not always that you're going to feel lonely. It's not always that you're going to feel left out. But when you start enjoying yourself and loving yourself, it's a Valentine's Day every single day. So don't forget to do that, okay? I love to stay and chat, but I got to go. It gets better. Bye.